Okay, so let's say that we have completed the process to find the exact formula for an exact set of data. I've gone through that and here's how I did it. Now let's say I'd like to check the answer. For my answers I got A was equal to 1, B is equal to -1, C is equal to 2, and D is equal to 1. And I'd like to check that out. Okay, so that means my equation is y equals 1x cubed minus 1x squared plus 2x plus 1. There's a couple of ways we can do this. One would be to come up here and let's just make a check column, and let's spell it right, a check column, and we will right here put in that formula that we just got. So we put equals, and we want it to be 1 times x, which is this value, raised to the third power, plus we want a -1 times the x raised to the second power, plus we want 2 times x raised to no power, plus the value of our d would be 1. Hit enter, and then fill this down. And then what we want to do is we want to compare this check column with our output column, or y column. You'll notice if you eyeball down this that it is identical, which means we must have found the formula that generated this outputs from these inputs. Okay, there's another way, a second way that we could check this. And this becomes important later on when we have a set of data that is not exact and we're doing a regression model. And that comes by coming over to the graph itself and right-clicking on the graph. Coming down, it says add a trend line. So I click on that, and here on a Mac we'll go to the type. We know this is cubic, so we'll go polynomial. We'll raise it to the third power. And then we'll also say in the options, we'll say please display the equation on the chart. So with that I hit OK, and I have here this equation. Let's see, I don't know if you can see it well, but we will no, we will let's increase our size here. There. You can see that the A, B, C, and D values that the trend line function generated are the same ones we got. So this trend line feature in no way absolves you from completing the work that gets you to where you need to go. But it is nice, and we'll be using it particularly when we get into the regression equations.